So first game of the day is still a best of 3. The first round matches. The second round matches will be a best of 5. And the system here is there's no fallback net anymore. If you lose a game, you're out. So whoever wants to advance into the main event has to win today. And with that, we start our match on Echo Isles. Yoshishi in the red, starting in the upper left with a Warden, and his opponent, Yumiko. What else than a Mountain King first?
Yeah, Yumiko always was one of the biggest fans of MK first in many different matchups. Against Night Elf, against Undead, that's sort of standard, but I've even seen it before by him in the mirror and against Orc as well. He loves the Dwarf with the hammers and starts off with the Merc Camp creep right away. The Warden playing very aggressively here with a small green camp only into harass right after. But how much can she really do is the question. There's a second Ancient of War coming up in the south. I like that to continue the creep game for the Warden. She needs to, of course, excel in levels. There's quite a few peasants hurt over here. Can she get the kills?
Didn't decide for a skill yet. Do you want to commit to the Fan of Knives early? Doesn't seem to be that way. She, as you said, has the second Engine of War ready. Not producing anything. I don't see a Hunter's Hall. It's a 2 Engine of War tech. And Yumiko plants a Scout Tower right at his base. So he knows what's up. Finishes it halfway. So you can always cancel it, get some resources back. And get the vision. Nice little move by Yumiko.
And the expansion here must be coming with an MK first. That's pretty much always what we see. Archers here threatening the cancel in the tower. It's a little scary, but they don't have improved bows. The range is rather low. Do they have the range for this? I'm not sure. Kind of cool by Shishi here threatening the push, threatening the cancel, making the MK's life a little bit hard.
It is a Fan of Knives commitment, and that results in the first kill. And the expansion is not even crapped. He's trying to block a little here, resulting in the first Archer kill. But of course, the number one goal for Shishi is delay this expansion for as long as you can. And if you get some experience down the road, then it's pretty good as well. No blink at the moment, so he's got to be careful. But this is so much time bought. The Engine of War is moving over. Yumiko with another Scout Tower here, standing true to his name. But Yumiko blocks in the Warden with the farm.
Okay, she's gonna have to use the TP, but I think that would be a good use of the item. In fact, there's 2 peasants low still over here. If he kills those 2, then TP's out, then creeps the natural. Wouldn't be too bad of a use of that TP in my opinion. Sees the low HP peasants, and here we go. Warden going in again. Doesn't have the mana to use the Fan of Knives, but the right clicks are good enough. Oh, now his mana could blink out. Well, no, never mind. Not anymore. Now she's dry. Going for the tower again. And now it's a little weird for Yumiko. He's still creeping in the south, but in the main there's also issues. But he split off his footy forces. I think that's pretty good. But this is going to be very lumber expensive.
Yeah, man. This is going to be such a late tech. And Shishi was teching rather early, despite the second Engine of War. Good footman save here by Yumiko. But this will force a tower down the road and another peasant kill. This is not good. The past couple of games that I saw from a Warden on Echo Isles weren't too effective, to be honest. Was easily dealt with. Stopped in her tracks. But Shishi is causing some trouble for Yumiko. Now the hammer is back with 2 claws of attack, plus 15 damage. Would love to have that on an Archmage, but Archmage nowhere to be seen yet. But what is to be seen is a couple of you guys supporting us. Thank you, Motul, for the 9-month resub. Less than 3, all the love to all the community, and you two. Grills with a 20-month resub and a tier 2 sub. That's pretty damn awesome. And Epo Skillburn with the 40-month resub. Lots of old school fans showing up early here today.
Thank you, guys. Quite a few archers went down now. Or, well, I guess not that many. Still only 2. But this game is still in a wonky place. We have the expansion coming up. It's about to be finished for Yumi. But as we mentioned, this lumber harass was super effective. There's 0 lumber right now, essentially, for the human to start the tech. Whereas Night Elf tech is beginning towards tier 3 at the moment. We have the lores coming up. Dryad soon will be a big addition. The Warden blinks out, doesn't even have to use the TP. But her levels are very low. Normally when we see the Warden, we want to see her on level 4. On level 5, she gets really good. And of course, we all know about level 6. But yeah, she hasn't crept much yet. I guess that's the next thing to do here for Shishi.
Yeah, he's moving the Engine of War over, healing up a little, get some mana back. Didn't use any Moon Juice yet. Shop is up as well if he needs to, and he's adding some Dryads. So Shishi's army is getting stronger by the minute, and Yumiko, man, oh boy. Need some deforestation here as fast as possible. There's no lumber mill. 3 workers here, 1 lumber worker here. This is really not too great. So Shishi has 1 goal, that's experience. Yumiko has 1 goal, that's tech.
Yumiko is looking for the creep jack over here. He's a little late towards the expansion, but I think he should be in time to kill off 1 or 2 of these archers. Looking at the merc camp first. Nope, nothing there. The wisp now reveals where the human is. Warden got a bit more experience, still not level 3, but here come the Dryads, and that gives so much map control now to our Night Elf player. Has so much more catch, taking out the Berserker. That gives a lot of experience. Wow, that was actually enough for level 3. And the Warden is starting to become strong.
And that wasn't even the tier 3 bonus experience, just the tier 2. Of course, solo hero bonus experience, always nice. Pendant of Energy for the Mountain King, also nice. Sold the 2 claws, maybe got it from the marketplace, I guess. Yumiko with the blacksmith now. Finally starts the tech 8 minutes in.
Alright, so can we set the timer now? Around 4 minutes maybe, and then he can come in with 70 supply. Is that even gonna be accurate? And how strong is the Warden gonna be by then? Normally when we see MK first, the best is when it's with tanks and a 3rd base and a tier 3 transition. And of course here I'm talking about Terrana Stan mostly. On Echo Isles, 3rd base, tier 3, triple hero, late game creeping, a lot harder. Map way smaller, fewer gold mines, so pulling that off is going to be truly difficult. Normally what we see is a tier 2 push for the MK with an AM as a 2nd hero. Oh, important last hits here. Warden gets the experience, but MK gets the item. Big healing. Maybe forced into it right away. In fact, he is. Ancient of War goes down, some archers as well. But these footmen could also be juicy experience.
Takes a lot of sustain off of Shishi though. Especially when the harass game begins. The potion would have been great, but not here. But the poison damage of the Dryads is stacking up. Yumiko went for defend early. Can't really do too much with it though. Another fan of knives. These footmen are getting slaughtered and the majority of the creep spot goes to the Night Elf. How fast can Yumiko muscle up? He got some time as Shishi decided to not go for bears at all, but straight into MGs.
Interesting. He's of course really good against tier 2 human armies, where the damage is rather limited, and then dealing with these massive tanks is a really big problem. MK regretting selling the claws now, but with the Shadow Priest coming in, that could be enough. These are, of course, really easy to kill. That might be more experience. TP is out, not trying to get the cancel. He feels he can't get it in time. The expansion will come up. Soon we're going to have Shishi here quite rich as well. How strong can, how quickly, I mean, can Yumiko go up to a big army? He's got a lot of gold, but no tier 2 buildings.
And a Griffin Aviary by Yumiko at 38 supply. Double Griffin Aviary, in fact. That's something unique. Is he trying to go for mass Dragonhawks? I mean, he has no option to go for Griffins. There's no tier 3 tag. So this will force a Panda or a Tinker out of Shishi down the road. But D-Hawks, as the NA casters call them, really not that good of a unit.
I heard that the last time yesterday. Found that a little confusing. D-Hawks. Should we also call them G-Riders then?
G-Riders for sure. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, was played for a while, quite a bit on Terrana Stand, where you're far ahead, try to finish the game with a big air army, 70 supply or something.
Oh!
Because archers aren't that good against it, because they can be clapped. Warden.
There's a bash, man.
Low over here.
Oh, there's a bash! Oh, TP. Okay, Yumi getting back into this game, and we get another subscriber, the real Rashil, saying thank you for the 7-month resub. Warcraft 3 fan since the SK Mio days. Happy you kept the game alive and even made it bigger again. Thank you very much. Kind of hard to say if it's bigger now because we never knew the ESL TV numbers, but let's say you're right. Sounds good to me.
Thank you, man. Very nice of you. Yeah, but I agree with you. Shishi definitely needs a 2nd hero. Otherwise, dealing with these Dragonhawks is going to be super difficult. Also needs an Orb of Venom. Very bad. But he doesn't have that much cash yet. The expansion only about to start mining here in a second. But it's going into upkeep already. Maybe he wants to creep the ward to 5 and then add a second hero. That could also be a good idea. But then there's gonna be like nothing left to creep for that second hero.
I really like the second hero. Now, speaking of second heroes, I really like the Alchemist edition. Heal Spray is gonna be good against the Warden's Fan of Knives. Heal Spray is gonna be good against whatever second hero Shishi picks. And with that and Heal Spray, I think a Tinker would be really good to disrupt the Heal Spray as fast as you can. But yeah, Dragonhawk harass continues. Shishi might be getting 2 sources of gold income, but Lumber will suffer.
Player's forces are under attack.
And Lumber isn't looking that great. Ward needs to get that Orb of Venom. And yeah, make sure he keeps these bases safe, possibly with Blink. But at the moment, she's still creeping. Wants to get that level 5. Level 3 fan, of course, also quite effective against the Dragonhawks. Sorry, the D-Hawks, of course.
It's actually triple Griffin Aviary, not only double. He built one at the expansion as well. I was a big fan of the triple Sanctum here on this map against Orc. Will I become a fan of the triple Griffin Aviary as well? So far, looks like Shishi is making the right adjustments, also building some APs and Moonwalls at the expansion. That will help defend this. And he can also add some archers, so he should be ready for this.
Orb of Venom. He is not going for the Orb of Venom?
No
What?
need. No need.
Yes, need.
It's
Very
not that
much
good
need.
of an orb. Ah, come on. What does this little poison damage even do? And the right clicks of the Warden. Ah, come on. It just tickles a little. Itches a little.
MK at the shop needs to get these heal scrolls. There's
Player's
2
forces are under
in
attack.
stock. And
Castle
with
tech.
that Dragonhawk push could be dangerous.
Yeah, he's switching gears. And he's teching to tier 3. And adds workshops?
Town is under siege.
I am max level confused about this strategy.
Yeah, this build seems to hit different timings. Like the Dragonhawk timing right now with heal scrolls could be really good, but then he's like, never mind. Let's go tier 3 and
That's
let's
a nice
extend
way.
this out further.
It's a nice way of putting it. So, is it gyros for mass air? Is it gonna be some mortars who are then unprotected and a little, I don't know, not the greatest choice? Is it gonna be tanks on Echo? It's definitely a Warden grinding up to level 6 with a typical Blink fan game.
Yeah, this is the really dangerous part about Echo Isles in late game against the Warden. She gets level 5, she can blink around the map into your bases so easy, especially main to main distance, super short, with Blink in mind even more so. And there is no lab on this map. No way to protect your peasants with a Zeppelin. That is just simply impossible. So we can see the slaughter. He just got halfway to level 6.
Yeah, I mean, tier 3 bonus experience, right? That helps a ton.
A town is under
Yumiko,
siege.
what do you do? Thank you, Freedom, for the 8-month resub. Keep the flames burning. Always adding fuel to the fire here in the Warcraft 3 scene. You know us.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you, thank you.
So this must be tanks, right? He's waiting for tier 3.
Yeah, I guess so. But the thing is, you need a good economy to support tanks, and you also kind of want to get ahead in bases.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of MG, static defense, bears ready, all ready. Shishi, he's not losing anything. He's killing more and more of his opponent's units. Still refusing to buy an orb, but that's totally fine. It's not triggering me at all, Neo. It's totally fine, no problem.
See?
And the Warden is back with more mana.
Okay, he's going
Looking around the map.
gyros now. I don't know what... I Does he have a random button on his peasants that just adds something? Mort...
Yeah, it's an interesting army comp.
It is. No
Interesting.
Sanctum. I thought maybe for a second he's going
player's
Invis
forces are
Mortars
under attack.
behind the tree. But by the way, is Cloud working against Engines of War?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would imagine if they're rooted, yes. If uprooted, no. But I'm not sure.
Chat, you can help us out. You know everything. Panda second now. Good choice against pretty much everything. And level 2 already. Gonna be tough to break through these MGs, but it's only 2. Wonder if he has enough damage. She saw the workshops, but didn't see the mortars yet.
What's the upgrades looking like here for Shishi? 1-1. That's okay.
2-1 in the works. Almost done.
And Mark of the Claw. Lots of gold, man. He hasn't lost anything for a long time. And now gets the orb. Ah, that's what I like. You see, looks so much better now, the inventory.
Oh, this
looking
green.
nice, looking fresh, looking clean.
Oh man, we're getting too much NA, dude.
player's
Gotta tune
forces
that
are
down.
under attack.
Have you seen the YouTube comments of the skill cup games we uploaded? Oh boy.
Oh no, I refuse.
People did not like that at all.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm watching with my kids, guys. Language. Which is cool. I like that you watch with your kids. Sorry about that. But that's what you get when you leave Remo alone for an evening.
What do you
Right?
mean? It was Carson as well. And Bidux.
Yeah, I mean,
Did I play-
the show derails if I don't supervise you.
That's true. Finally.
I know.
A town
Let out
is
our
under
inner
siege.
beasts. I played this morning Among Us with Badu and Carson. Was kind of fun, but I played for the first time, so I was mostly trying to figure out how the minigames work. And Hitman was playing with us. And at the end, basically, it came down to who was lying, either Hitman or me. And I got very angry, got very frustrated. I was like, how the hell can you not believe me? This was so obvious. And then it came down to a vote, and they kicked me off the ship. And Hitman was actually the murderer. God
Damn. Crazy. They should make this a movie. All the suspense.
Yeah, Hitman's a good liar, by the way. I noticed.
I can imagine. He's pretty
Little
good at
sneaky
everything.
boy.
Good at flaming, good at Warcraft, good at lying. He got all the skills.
A player's forces are under attack.
Where is this game going, dude? Shishi has 1,300 gold.
We are in Echo Isles. There's nothing to creep anymore. There's nowhere to expand anymore. So now we just sit on our two bases and twiddle our thumbs.
Yeah.
Great map, isn't it?
It's a fantastic map. Like, where else do you see Dragonhawk's Mortars combo?
Well, in Yumi games, I would imagine possibly anywhere. You know, Yumi is a special kind
A
of boy.
player's forces are under
I'm still
attack.
wondering, why did he go tier 3? Is there one reason at the moment? I think
Right.
lumber upgrade.
Wait, there's only 2 lumber upgrades, though, isn't there?
Are there? Are there 3?
I think it's 3 masonry, 2 lumber. Warden's inching closer and closer to level 6.
Oh no, we mined out. 1,800, okay. Nature's Blessing. Shishi's getting the upgrades rather late. Also the Mountain Giants upgrades. We get a Blood Mage and Flag Cannons. Flag Cannons very good against big air armies. We have not a single air unit in this game.
A
On
town is
Shishi's
under
side.
siege.
And he wants to get that 100% upgrade score, you know?
Kinda looks like it. Well, this Blood Mage will not see the light of day. It's clobbering time, boys. And now into Knights. Okay, that might be the first reason.
Big downside on this map playing model teams also you can't protect them with Zeppelins. That's something we've seen very well done in the past. On Terranas, if the one blinks in with a fan, you Stormbolt, siphon her, load up the mortar teams, and then just survive her mana, and then the mortar teams can do a lot. Because mortar teams would be great against these Dryads here. We all have seen the glory of frag shards before, but keeping them alive here, it's not going to be so easy. It's going to be the Alchemist's job, of course,
A player's forces are under attack.
Well,
but can he do it?
there's gonna be a little bit of a difference here now as Shishi attacks into the base. Yumiko sends some tanks down to the expansion. Could be nice. Anti-magic shell and blink gets the warden. Not level 6 yet still. 3/3 upgrade soon. Oh, I'm smelling 10 armor points on the MGs, Remo.
They're going to be quite tanky, aren't they?
A town is under
Siege
siege.
engine here. Bottom left at the expo.
A player's
One.
forces are under attack.
Ancient of War only to deal with this. It's gonna take a while.
2k
In the middle we
gold.
have the fight. One bear going down. Warden rejoins the fun. And the more teams in the back looking mighty exposed, but heal spray's always on point. Good job by Yumi.
Does he even... Like, okay, I think the frag shots are against the mountain giants, because the Dragonhawk should be enough to deal with the giants, right? Oh, love the illusion play. Well done. But yeah, you gotta ignore them. And the combination of Dragonhawks and Mountain Teams is of course the best. Heal scroll used to save them. One fan of knives pretty much for free. Dryad dancing must be great, but they are not part of this fight at the moment. And the frag shards are kicking in big time.
Oh my god, this is working out. Warden in trouble. The fractures coming in. More and more losses. The Warden almost dead. Staff, blink, something. Staff it is. TP out as well. These Dryads just get completely annihilated.
He lost 25 supply in this. And the TP.
Oh my god, that actually worked out so well. What the hell?
This is not supposed to work out that well, but okay, Yumi found the one timing. Good thing for Shishi, he's coming from a 2k bank. But does he have the time? Against 4 mortars, it's not gonna be that easy, but the Warden is full mana again, close to 6.
Yeah, the Alchemist is out of mana here, that's the big problem. There's one more heal scroll, that's it for healing, nothing more. There's so much moon juice here, the Warden, can she do it by herself? Tree of Life getting gunned down, it's gonna be falling soon, Panda coming back in. No level 3 yet, but so much healing from these Moonwells is absolutely insane. TP out by Yumi before he loses too much, doesn't want to feed this Warden to level 6.
4 tanks in the
Shoot
main.
time in the main. Yeah.
95 supply. Would love
Player's forces
for
are
Yumi to
under
stop
attack.
mining. He's losing so much gold to upkeep, and he has a big bank. There's no real reason to mine at the moment.
And he's getting the heal scrolls. Very important. Ideally, one hero for Shishi should have gone towards the middle, take those heal scrolls away.
Lack of
now.
mobility, you know, especially with the Warden.
Yeah, totally. But she's gonna get level 6 here. If she gets a solo experience from the tank, that is enough.
Ooh.
Panda, go away.
Nah, sharing is caring.
No.
Yeah, that's typical coming from you as a soul child.
Sometimes you just gotta,
A player's forces
gotta
are
think about
under
yourself
attack.
first.
Is that what you learned in church today?
Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes it's just you on that cross,
You can always look on the bright side and things are fine. Alright, main base is empty now. Shishi at 70 supply, big bank. Yumi still mining here for a bit. 100 supply. 2-1 upgrades. What a game,
This game
dude.
is so weird, dude.
These mortars were kicking ass against the giants. Man. So
He's
sick.
protecting them with heal scrolls, with the alchemist, and with just having a million Dragonhawks on top, so they eat up all the fan damage,
That's
which
true.
is kind of cool.
Yeah, who needs protection if you can heal up afterwards? And tanks are going at it again. And that causes a response from Shishi. He will be in the north. And then this exposes the expansion. Nice play. Thank you, Death Note, for the host.
Thank you.
A
Peaceful.
player's forces are under attack.
Tree of Eternity and Ancient of War might be able to take this out over time. In we go. Scroll of Protection, Scrolls of Healing ready as well. The Dryads will again be getting shredded. So many mortar teams. That's 7.
Bash. Panda out. And he's not dancing with the dry. Oh my god. Oh my god. The damage of the mortar teams are absolutely insane. But here's Warden level 6. Hello, Avatar.
We don't have too many corpses yet. 1 or 2, I think, in the back there. More heal scrolls, more heal sprays. Most mortar teams still fairly healthy. Warden has to blink out. Reju, nicely done. Finally Panda 6, but no mana anymore. Thanks to that Siphon. Needs to fall back to these Moonwells. How much moon juice does he have? A good amount. But he's still holding the front line here. Mortar team's starting to be in trouble. Warden now completely out of mana. Getting bashed.
There's
MK
so
also
much-
low, by the way.
So much Stormbolt left, though. Can he just clean this up by himself? The Alchemist dies and therefore no healing. Invo potion on the Mountain King. He kind of has to carry this Blood Mage. Also dead. Yumi, what is going on?
Okay. All right. We see the next turnaround in this game. TP out. Panda hits level 4. Motor teams were sent back. Some tanks at the expansion now taking out Moonwells over there. But these will be lost. And Yumi has 500 gold left in the expansion.
Only what? He just used his entire bank. He's down to 140.
Oh, this
So
game
he
is so
revives, I guess. Double Engine of Lore coming as Yumiko killed the entire main base here.
good. 2 buildings left, dude. Hell yeah.
What the hell? It's a fun start to the day.
Alright, I was convinced 2 times over now that the game was over.
Yep.
So, is there another way for Yumi to come back into this?
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know how yet, but he'll show us the way.
Oh, you know, Echo Isles, first game of the day. How about a rematch?
In good
Bit of a
Yumiko
tradition.
versus Night Elf tradition, man. GCS back in the day was exactly what happened in Yumiko versus Moon it was. Yeah, I would be up for a rematch.
Yeah. I think Shishi doesn't want one at the moment, though. I
Yo.
think he's pretty good staying in this
Players'
game.
forces are under attack.
2,800 gold still left for Shishi, and Yumi calls it! GG 1-0 for Shishi on Echo Isles, and that, yeah, was not really to be expected, judging from the mid-game.
That game was so weird. It started off weird already. Level 1 Warden going harassing, abusing nighttime Shadow Melt like crazy, a lot of economy harass in the main. Counter expansion was super late though, and then Yumiko, he just sits on 2 bases, waits for 100 supply. Tanks, Dragonhogs, and Mortar Teams. He almost won! Almost.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not quite.
I mean, we saw a lot of units that we usually don't see, especially the Dragonhawk, so I'm up for more. I'm up for a full series.
Yeah, let's do this.
If you guys watch any other streams at the same time, please let us know. There's some updates so we can keep everyone up to date here. So far, I don't see anything. I know Fra TV is casting as well.
They're both invis, which makes me a little afraid. I hope they're not starting without us.
Ah, they gotcha. Yumiko got us. The VOD of yesterday has already like 42,000 clicks here on Twitch. I'm so surprised. Like, how did that happen? Usually we get max 20k.
I don't know.
Me
Maybe
neither.
it was linked somewhere.
Yeah, but where? Didn't get the invite yet, but we'll be there. Need to put on some socks, dude. It's getting cold. Winter is coming!
Truly is. It took a hot minute. Now we're ready.
Invite. Best timing to go for some.
Ooh, Last refuge.
Why is that making you so excited, Remo?
Because a few weeks ago, Ball Eye the Moon came up with a new strat. Of course, they've been struggling against human for a while now. And they rediscovered one of my favorites, the Beastmaster, with the Bash Bear.
Yeah, but
Has been looking pretty hot since then. I don't know how the strategy is exactly handled on Neddies right now, if perhaps there has been an answer found. And of course, does Shishi play it as well, is the other question.
yeah, usually
Shishi
Shishi takes like 2 years to follow new trends.
Kind of, yeah, kind of.
I mean, he's still playing Warden on Echo, so maybe he is getting there.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices nowadays. on Last Refuge. You can play Keeper always, of course. You can play Beastmaster. You can play Warden if you're feeling really confident, but it's hard. Or you can always go back to the tried and true Demon Hunter. Although that hero seems to have a lot of issues in the late game. And in the early game. There's problems everywhere against human. But there is a lot of options to choose from. And even Demon Hunter is playable and winnable.
True.
Especially if Colorful's playing it. Best Demon Hunter player in the world.
Yeah, for sure. We're waiting for Yumiko at the moment, who's probably watching the replay, as he always does.
It's gonna take a while. That was like a
He's with
30-minute game.
He's watching on time 64. It's gonna be fine. Gonna be fine.
Work complete. Work complete. Work complete.
There we go. Will we see the Muslim later? Yes, he is up against Terra and then versus Krav. I don't think he's too happy with his part of the bracket.
Little unfortunate.
He's very good against Undead though, so... Well, we'll talk about this later at around 5 PM.
We got the players in.
Yep.
Just waiting for Yumi, and then we'll kick this off. I think what Yumi is thinking about right now is how well does MK work against Beastmaster?
Okay.
And I believe the answer should be not too well, right? If you focus on the Beastmaster, you can't really force him away too easily because, well, there's archers around, there's the summons, and the bear. How you deal with the bear? You want to Stormbolt the bear? That doesn't feel good.
Nope. I don't know, dude. He should go standard, I guess, if you ask me. So now the players are ready. They've both selected their races, so we don't have to restart. Everything looking good, everything looking fresh, everything looking clean. We go into map number 2. Looking juicy as well.
Looking spicy.
Carson is probably the best person in the Warcraft world.
Bidu just makes me laugh all the time. I feel like when I'm next to Bidu, I feel like a little kindergarten child, just giggling all the time.
Yeah, he's fun.
He got so mad at Among Us. He got so upset.
He's
You know,
also,
you're not supposed to, like, if you get killed, then you can't say who killed you and stuff. So it's like this game about lying. But after the game, the whole game is finished, then of course you can talk about everything. And my goodness, does he get upset sometimes?
he's a very bad liar, dude. That must be hard for him if he plays that game.
Yeah, we were playing with, oh, I forgot his name, but this one guy, whether he was guilty, whether he was the killer or not, also if he was innocent, he always sounded guilty. That made it so weird, because regardless of the case, he always sounded guilty.
It's usually not the game plan.
That's next level lying, though.
Yeah.
There's no tell for you. You just, even if
rough.
you're innocent.
It's rough. Who's innocent in this world, though? Certainly not Zoshishi. He killed a bunch of humans in the last game on Aquilds. Now, Yumi's choice, LR and Remo. I'm looking at Shishi's base and something is missing.
Hell yeah, dude. Altar late. That means we will not have an altar hero, but a tavern hero. Not being recruited from the holy sanctum of the altar, but from the nasty depths of the bar, the tavern, picked up from the ground, still liquor on their breath. Who's it gonna be? I think we got a pretty good idea. Beastmaster is all the rage currently, with the most recent buff to the... Wait, is it Spirit Bear? It is, right? Spirit Bear, I
I
believe?
think so. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he's been pretty popular on this map. The idea behind the hero on this map is you can creep to level 2 pretty quickly, possibly even level 3, and especially open up the Merc Camp. And then use that for mercenary support, have a strong army with level 3 Beastmaster with a Bash Bear most of the time, and then use that as a tempo leg up against your opponent. Get ahead in bases, get ahead in tech perhaps, put in a lot of damage. It's a pretty fun style. Beastmaster definitely has big problems in the late game.
Yep.
No big AoE abilities, no healing, no aura, but you play him as that kind of tempo hero to get ahead early. And we see him here. Beastmaster, Bash Bear, no Spirit Bear, just Bear. coming in for a bit of harass.
Maybe they removed it though. They removed a lot. Like Naga Sea Witch is just Naga or just Sea Witch? Just Sea Witch, right?
I have no idea, dude.
Panda and Brewmaster is just Brewmaster.
What is it really?
Yeah, something or not just Panda, I'm not too sure. Something like that. But the man got the Ugg boots on and creeps this now. Yumiko is aware and he is indeed playing a Mountain King against this.
Late game could be really good. If you survive, if you stabilize on 2 bases, you get your big army up. Clap is amazing, as we all know. He's not going to have to be worried here about mana burn, unless it's maybe Demon Hunter second, which I wouldn't even hate so much, honestly. But first, we're going to creep here from the green into the Merc camp for Shishi. Should go for the Mercs right away, I believe. His tech has already started. And it's going to be a big item here. Lots of good items. Sobi Mask is probably the best. Even the belt here can be good for the Beastmaster. A lot of the auras are good. Rune Bracers. So many good items. Ooh, that was almost an Ancient of War now. Oh, and he gets the Qualifier last. Well, time to go. Demon Hunter second.
Sure, just because of one item. That's the way to go in the Warcraft world. And Yumiko, oh, the way to go for him is just surround this Beastmaster and once again force a TP. Trying to fight out. There's the Stormbolt, Bash Bear. Not the bear, not the greatest damage on level 1. And that is a TP without, almost without any losses. And the marketplace, the mercenary camp, not even opened up. And this is so much time for Yumiko.
Town is under siege.
With the Rock Golem dead though, I think this should be doable. Normally when we see the top Night Elves creep this, they come in with 1 Wisp Detonate to get rid of all the inner fire, some mana and stuff. Maybe that was missing here. But bit of a surprise attack. Normally the MK is also going to be creeping up to 3, where he becomes a lot stronger. TP being lost, okay, but only will become relevant if he really needs it later again. 1 Archer going down, but most importantly I guess the Expo came up without much damage. And with that, now Yumiko is getting a lot of income.
True that, but once again, Shishi with a big tech advantage. Usually, I don't know, do you want a second hero right now before the Beastmaster is level 3? Or do you want to capitalize on that bonus experience until there's the second level for the bear?
Is under siege.
I'd like to see Demon right away. Like, you can still creep level 3 Beastmaster quite quickly, and he doesn't benefit that insanely much.
Dude, he's getting bash.
Bash is this game.
Yeah.
Bash Bear.
Boom.
Bash MK.
There was a bash leading instantly to a kill. And I guess the second one will as well. Good movement by Shishi. Keeping that second archer safe.
Did you forget about the Hunter Soul?
A little bit.
Yes, you did.
Tech on the way for Yumiko. Builds a shop as well for some clarities. Super low on lumber now, but that will be fixed. Definitely not as bad as it was in game 1, due to the nature of the heroes, obviously. If there's another Stormbolt surround, dude, this Blade Master's dead.
A player's force
Beastmaster.
attack.
He's got a few units though to fight out with.
Yep.
Bear.
Up.
Go Beast.
Bash. Kill.
Just archers. Demon is going to be out in a second. I'm going to have the burn starting.
Bash. Kill. This Bash, man. And there's another one. Okay, Demon Hunter is out now.
I think the biggest problem about losing the archers here is that that slows down the creeping a lot for the demon. And the Beastmaster, if he can get both of these to level 3 with Dryads, then he can still fight himself back into a dangerous position this game.
A town is under siege.
But tier 2 is coming in here pretty quickly, and Yumiko is gonna get a lot stronger here very, very soon.
Indeed, he's gonna spiral out of control pretty much once this tier 2 is done. Banking, getting defend, getting even more footmen here. As Dryads are coming, and again a rush tier 3. Shishi very fast with that tier 3.
A player's forces are under
Then
attack.
just finishing is the perfect timing. Pretty cool. Keeping so much pressure on with his MK. Interesting play. And that's kind of cool as well for the second hero. This means there's going to be a lot of camps left for that one. Another ensnare on the archer. Man, these archers are having a tough time here on our second map.
Whoa, surround. Nope. Dribbling away from it. Second surround. Yumiko really wants a hero kill right here. Not too successful yet.
Yeah, not having the level 2 bear here definitely hurts. Riots do help, but as we said, there is defend. The spears can be reflected.
Yeah, Yumiko is gonna have a lot of time, I think, for the tier 2 army. Adding an Archmage now. So, more caster-oriented games. No Dragonhawks then.
And I think he's got a pretty good position to go for that old school tier 2 push with 70 supply. It's kind of heroes in reverse. No AM first, but rather AM second. But it seems like he shouldn't be ready in time to have a big army himself. He's got bears now. His army will become quite strong very quickly now with his tier 3 upgrades. Throw an Orb of Venom on top. Feels good, feels good. But yeah, the numbers will be the problem.
The numbers don't lie most of the time. They might spell disaster for one of these players. Yumiko coming from like 1,300 gold. Now he has lumber issues. Is he teching or something? He's upgrading a lot. He's building a lot of buildings.
The town is under siege.
Okay. Still a little misbalanced here. Beastmaster's catching 2 footmen.
Forces are under
Trapping him.
He went Quilby's too, not Bash Bear. Oh, that makes me sad. That's a lot of footage here potentially going down. There's
Yes, the TP. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of value on that region scroll. 1 kill only.
Healing up right away. Nicely done. And also into upkeep instantly. Here is Yumi. No reason, I guess, to save money for too long. He is quite rich already. Ancient of War over at the natural for Shishi, but no expansion. No second base.
forces are
I think he
under
needs to
attack.
play aggressively now. Force a fight before the human has their big army ready. And now trade favorably while he still can.
Shishi is expanding now. Trying to get the levels up as Yumiko. And Shishi is going for a push. I'm not too sure if that's going to be too strong. There's 1 tower. Okay, needs repair. Ah,
Could have creep jacked.
Again.
Creep jack?
so low lumber here. Can't really repair too much. Scroll the beast use. Okay, this is more damage than I thought. Will be reduced in the fight because we have a Lionhorn of Stormwind here to add to the armor. Interesting build by Yumi again. Going rifle, casters, mortars. He loves mortars.
Yeah, we saw them before being very effective, but they only become really powerful, unlocking their full potential on tier 3, which we don't see here.
Here now. Okay, for 200, that should be fine. And the army is getting stronger pretty much by the second. He's adding so much damage. It's only bears. Does that Mountain King have clap? Oh no, we saw a lot of bashes. Yeah, my memory. Oh boy, I'm getting old.
Orb of Venom definitely missing here. The shop was cancelled earlier. Demon is dropping low, by the way. With a mana potion, might be in trouble. In fact, he might be dead.
Reju
no staff
though.
to save him either, but the Reju just barely enough.
Thank you, Zed, for the 10-month resub. It spells disaster. What if you add the Demon Hunter to the mix? That's a very good question.
A player's
We will
forces are
see
under
the end of the equation later here. I think the chances of winning drastically go down, but I am not 100% sure. Finally, level 2 for this Archmage. 73 supply for Yumiko. This push against either main base or expansion is gonna be nasty.
I think that's what he's trying to figure out right now. Where's the push gonna go? And can he perhaps steal the heal scrolls on the way? That would be great. Demon Hunter getting level 3, also great.
is under siege. Player's
All the bears
forces are
very hurt already. Expansion is finished, or at least the Tree of Life, the Entangled, not quite done yet. Beastmaster's trying to buy time. If he can distract for another 2 minutes, then he could get up to a big army himself.
Is that enough though? Is that in time? The timing window for Yumiko seems rather open. Rather wide open. Still no mining going on. Still 50 supplies. Still only bears. No MGs. That's the real problem. He's preparing for it, but it's still gonna take some time.
Yeah, MGs could be a really big help.
Players' forces are under attack.
Alright, it's no abolish, I guess.
He has abolish.
Nice play here by Shishi, darting in from the sides.
A town is under
Annoying, distracting, delaying. If he gets up 2 MGs, which he kind of can go for soon. But that push is coming. 80 supply, healed scrolls.
Yeah.
Alright.
Protection scroll, mana potion, devotion aura. Does he have upgrades? 0-0
Players'
here.
forces are under attack.
Okay. No upgrades then. He's trying to distract a little, but the arcane tower is gonna be good. Will be even stronger soon. And that oh my god, no Nature's Blessing. That Expo is just in shambles. Took him seconds. Literally seconds.
Yeah, the demon is getting one more camp. And now the nice thing on this map always is if you get the Expo kill, you can push on to the main. There's the perfect position here in the north with this narrow bottleneck where it's so super hard for bears to find the proper angle.
And the shop is down, and that means no mountain giants anymore. How many did he queue? 2, I guess. But that should be doable, especially with this position. Gonna be annoying with the taunt, but oh, this one will not see the light of day. The mortar teams again, causing Shishi a lot of trouble.
Burns are decent from the Demon Hunter, but damage is severely lacking here, it seems. Demon dropping low, but he has some items to protect himself. Heal scroll first. Scroll of protection on 1,000,000 units over here.
The value, and he's adding a shop, man. I love that. Yumiko, during these fights for years, either building like a lumber mill to narrow down a choke, or builds a tower in the back, or leapfrogging forwards with buildings. That's just his style, and in this game it's working out wonderfully.
Armies are just too big of a discrepancy here in supply. Heroes are trying their best. Demon Hunter has become strong by now, but doesn't have AoE. That is one of the big late game problems with the hero. Just the Beastmaster strat never really came online. Demon gonna fall once, but he's got the Ankh. Shishi's still trying, but I think we all see where this is going.
Yep. The supply lead is massive. The Demon Hunter can sound portal out. Now we get the Bash Bear. This time he dodges the mortar shots a little better, and the front line is kind of crumbling, but having the shop in the back is awesome. Stumbled a little too late. Moon Juice was used. Very juicy, I guess. Raging Bear now. There's almost no Deer Spool anymore.
We see 1 or 2 coming out here. Really didn't like that Quillbee's choice, but maybe that's just something personal for me. I'm not sure. That shop
It's
in the back
personal between Remo and Joe Shishi. MK?
That's a nice clickbait right there.
MK? Ooh.
He's got TP, he's got shop.
Yeah, you don't want to TP though. You want to stay here. No?
Hey, she stays alive, not bad.
Yeah.
But lost the expansion. All the moon juice is gone. Stay time for a long while.
A
Oh
player's
yeah.
forces are under
And he lost 1 engine of lore, so he can't just jump up again to 70. Yeah, okay. Maybe this town portal wasn't that bad. He knows he is
going tier 3, so if the MGs should become a problem, he's gonna have a tier 3 answer later with Inner Fire, Triple Hero, maybe retrain to Blizzard.
Do you think Inner Fire is good on rifles, especially?
Pretty good. Inner Fire, pretty good.
Ankh again, man. On a Sunday, we get the double cross. That's a sign.
Lord, give me a sign. I know you were a big DMX fan back in the day, so.
Dude, oh, what was that song that kind of made him famous? Oh, it's his big song. X gonna give it to you or something?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I once talked with a guy who said He did
Player's
like
forces are under attack.
chauffeur work for a company in Frankfurt for a while, and one time he picked up DMX for one of his concerts, and DMX was riding with him, and he was doing small talk, you know, trying to be nice, and DMX was kind of nice as well, but every now and then, he said, every, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, he would bark like a dog. He'd be like, yeah, you know, I'm from Philadelphia originally.
That's the song of him, right? Beware of dog screaming in the front now, or something.
Yeah.
Or front yard, I don't know how it is, but yeah, it's kind of a dog gimmick.
Yeah, very possible that that guy also just made it up, but I want to believe it's true. It just fits too good.
No, I mean the gimmick of DMX was that he was kind of a dog person, so I kind of believe it. Or is
Yeah,
that
but
what
I
he's
mean,
saying
he
as
was
well?
doing it like in his songs as, I don't know, some kind of gimmick there, but it wasn't known that he was also literally barking when talking.
It wasn't known.
A player's forces are under
I like
attack.
that.
Maybe he had that since he was a kid, you know, growing up in school. He was always, you know, raising his hand, teacher asking a question, and before he answered, he always do.
Oh man, that must suck in elementary school when you go through all the animal noises and the teacher's asking what's the
dude,
sound
that's
of a cat,
confusing.
and he raises his hand and just fucking. That's bad. That's bad grades. Second cancel on the expo is gonna be a bad grade for Shishi as well.
Not giving up yet, though. He has trust in his Demon Hunter Beastmaster.
Oh,
Should
the
have
X
better
gonna give
early
it to
game.
you as exhibit. What's the song of DMX then?
Shoot, that's exhibit.
Too many rappers with an axe. That could be a horror movie plot as well. Lots of rappers with axes. Anyway, I think we're closing out this game. Mountain King far in the back there.
Perfect position there. Oh my
Yeah.
god. How do you ever attack into that as a Night Elf here?
I don't know, you don't. Zeppelin drop, maybe. Mountain King has no mana anymore, but lots of bashes. This is A-click. Focusing on the Mountain King with Ankh and Potion.
I mean,
the
what else is he
best.
supposed to attack? Like, he's just standing there. Oh, here comes the Bash Bear. Time to turn it around, my little Bash Bear.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah, he's trying his best. Look how he's bashing, though. It was bash against bash.
A
To bash
for
or to
effort.
be bashed? That is the question, truly.
Oh my! Philosophical Warcraft stream here on this wonderful Sunday.
Hallie has them out. Twilight feels good.
Yeah, I don't need Holy Light when you have an Ankh. GG! 1-1. I wanted to have a full out best of 3, and we get a full out best of 3.
Hell yeah, really cool.
Now we really gotta figure out what the DMX song was. Because it grinds my gears. Chat didn't help us out. Where the hood at? Oh yeah. DMX.
Also, there was some controversy about DMX. What was that again? Oh, Party Up in Here is also.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Rough Riders Anthem. Yo. Okay. Get at me, dog.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here.
Yeah, up in here. He also has a song called Dog.
Fitting.
He has a song called Dogs Out. There's a lot of dog songs. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I see that now. Yo, Jenny, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Third map. What we gonna get? Beastmaster normally very specific, only to Last Refuge because of that Merc camp. But Yumi played really well. He knew this was a key component of the game plan of his opponents, so he ignored his level 3 MK progress and instead just played hyper aggressive. Looked like it was a very smart choice in the end. And I wonder if there was something that perhaps the Night Elf could have done better there. It's the typical moment where you say, I wonder what Moon would have done. I imagine there's one or two things that could have been improved, but there's still a chance for both these guys. In fact, we're going to have the decision now on Concealed.
Alrighty, so... Okay, wait, this is weird. I'm checking out the French stream to get results there. I think 15 Sway score is 1-1. Why? 5 gifted subs by Jui Kami. Much love, my friend, and a high five to you.
Kami. Thank you. That's very nice, man.
I saw a name on Twitter today that I thought is absolutely genius. Not gonna be funny for all the non-Germans in here, but his nickname was Gewürzschurke. No, not Gewürzgurke, but Gewürzschurke. Wow.
Yeah. Well,
No reaction by Mr. Remo Demo.
I'm not really much of a pun guy, you know. So,
I know.
you know.
You were hating this one shop in Cologne so much. Was it a bar? Was it a barber shop? I don't remember.
Especially if brackets are involved. That grinds me gears. I don't remember the barbershop though.
Or it was a bar, I'm not too sure.
Or was it Haarschaf? Because there's a lot of those.
Yeah, I know. Barbers are kind of weird when it comes to this. Okay, still trying to figure out if there's other results. Is there?
Ankler with a 12 months says BTW hype.
Also a tier 2 sub, my friend. Much love for the tier 2 subs.
Tier 2 sub, bro.
Colorful apparently got a def win over Alice, which is unfortunate. Shao Kai defeats Thunder 2-1. And I think 15 Sway vs Angshi is 1-1 at the moment.
Alright. So, and of course, waiting in the next round for our winner here. Who's it gonna be? Is it Yumiko with the AM or Shishi with the Demon Hunter?
Yeah.
Demon Hunter? Excuse me?
Why is that so weird, Mr. Remo Demo?
Well,
A player's
because normally on
forces
this map
are
we
under
always see
attack.
Keeper. Keeper, pressure, look for kills, go MGs at some point. Fountains with MGs, pretty nice. But the thing is, Demon Hunter heavily relies for a good effectiveness in the mid game to be level 3 in this map. Very tough to creep level 3 Demon. For Keeper it's okay-ish with Entangle and Treants. The Demon is not going to be so easy. But he's off to a good start here with the Claws of Attack. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, Yumi for the first time, not with a Mountain King, but with an Archmage. How much did that hurt him?
A player's forces are under attack.
Now, we've even seen MK on this map recently. Ooh, the Ancient of War, by the way. Oh my god. Oh no. Ultra yikes. How did that happen? I guess he forgot to eat trees.
That's really bad, man. That's really bad. He builds it again, though, but that delays the tech by so much.
That is such a catastrophe.
It's pretty bad. Not gonna lie. And Yumiko is trying to find aggression, as if he knows that there's an Engine of War to cancel here in the back.
Yeah, I mean, he saw the Ancient of War going down. It was kind of caused by his footman, but it was also caused by... You know, he didn't even need Wisp Repair, really. He just needed to eat trees. But oh well, that's how it goes sometimes.
Not focusing on this. Shishi's still attacking. Okay, with that, it's the right call to go for Wisps. Trying to juggle. Man, Shishi won for the circus.
He is the acrobat.
True.
A player's forces are under attack.
In the meantime, Yumiko creeping up to level 2. A little bit of Brilliance Aura. Man, that's lots of pressure early.
But he's keeping the Wisps here fairly well alive. Oh, even that one. Nice, nice. AM now with the boots, a bit more maneuverability. And imagine how much easier this would be to hold with a keeper.
Yeah, very easy. Just entangle, a little bit of right click.
Tangle, yeah. Throw a couple of birdies. How does that work in golf with the birdies and the what do they have?
So
And par.
there's a norm on a course. Like, for example, like someone has to say, for this course, on average, you need like 3 tries. And if you're lower than that par, then it's a birdie.
So getting the average is a par, and getting below that is a birdie.
No, it's not an average. It's like someone says this is a 3-try
Okay.
course.
And
if
when
you do it in
you're-
2, then
you're
it's
worse than the par. Then what?
Then it's oh. I know there's an eagle, but I think that's good because eagles are always good.
And that's your handicap, right? Like if
Yeah.
you're, let's say, on, like 1 better than the
Yeah.
one
over
par,
par.
then that's your whatever.
Ooh. Surrounded the demon hunter, but he's able to fight out.
Did you watch golf in the past?
No, this must be the most boring sport in the world, but I played a lot of frisbee golf on Wii, which is amazing.
Frisbee golf. Okay.
Frisbee golf, this is also available in real life, but we can talk about that later as the demon hunter is under attack with that Naga push here. Yumiko having the rabies on CH.
Tier 2 finishing as well for Shishi. Needs to go for his own second hero. What's the best choice? Naga, normally what we see. This is a deep dive with the footies.
As defend for the deep dive.
This might be an overextension. It feels like Yumiko is feeling a little too sure of himself after the Ancient of War going down in the early. Naga coming in. Find some kills as well for Shishi. Demon still taking a lot of damage, but the Moonjas is regenerating.
But not
Make sure he survives,
though. No sharp counter Naga. Trying to get some pressure off of this demon hunter. Saves him into the back. Again, huge deep dive. This Naga has to TP out.
How many footmen survived is the question. 2, 3 hurt in the main. 1 at the fountain. Okay. Delayed the lowers as well for quite a while, so I guess pretty good attack for Yumi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's bogey. The +1 over par thingy. Bogey sounds cool. Yeah, frisbee golf. That's also existing in real life, and I'm really tempting to go. There's one course here in Hamburg. I'm kind of okay with frisbees. It should be fine.
Can you
Players'
throw them,
forces are under
like,
attack.
you know what I mean? From the other side and they still fly properly?
Behind my back or like forehand? I can do both.
You don't throw it away from your body, out of your wrist, but rather, you know, the other direction.
I don't know what you mean, but we have a fight here with decent number of archers putting a lot of damage here. There's boots on the Naga, but you know what? Ice arrow counters boots to a degree, and that results in a kill. Oh, Yumi. Is that the end of your run because you're overextended? Shishi's Naga going to town.
Needs to buy a potion here, it seems. Retreating into the back. There is the saving grace sorceress. Demon Hunter could go really ham and pop the invul to dive into the back, but that would be quite risky.
Ooh.
One
Sword.
archer died, I believe. And tier 3 is underway. We have dryads coming out. Shop in the back for Shishi. Soon to have bears.
Yeah, the game's slowing down a bit. So, what do you mean? How do I throw the frisbee?
I don't know how to explain it properly, but basically, the normal way to throw a frisbee is you hold it in your case in your right hand,
Yep.
and you are holding it in front of your chest, and then you throw it out of your wrist with your hand extending away from your body.
Yeah. Yeah, that's back.
And what I mean is the other way. You hold it further to the right of your body,
Yeah.
with your arm already extended,
Yep.
and then you kind of move your arm towards the center of your body.
Yep. I can do that.
I can totally not do that. I feel like such an idiot whenever I try. Just like flops. Whoop. Doesn't work.
I think it helped that I played a lot of tennis and table tennis. I don't know why. It feels that way. Big mana potion.
So-
That will help Yumiko.
Beats more table tennis champion. Never forget.
Indeed, dude. Tennis champion as well in my age group.
Remember one before the rifle nerf when we saw this rifle push all the freaking time?
Yep.
I'm so glad that's over.
Hells yeah, dude.
That was so annoying.
If we now fix the Mountain King a little, then this matchup could be awesome. But we'll see about that. Thank you, Evil Weasel, for the 8-month resub. Hype, hype! Another push by Yumi with Sorks. Only one priest though. Limited forces here for sure. Not relying on the tier 3 this time. Rifle damage is okay, but without upgrades it's not overwhelming, but it's a typical Yumiko play. Tower in the back, leapfrogging forward.
Waiting for the upgrades. Master training for the bears. About to finish. One more bear. Finished soon as well. Ancient of War did a good job buying time. She needs an Orb of Venom. I don't know if you should put it on the Demon. Maybe even on the Naga. She's gonna have an easier time spreading the poison.
Maybe wants to level 2, which is the case now. Scroll of the Beast, +7 here, +15 on the Demon Hunter. That's pretty impressive. We have Master upgrade. This one bear not morphing. Waits for the next rejuve.
Really good rejuve control.
Yeah, right?
Keeps the bears in the back, ready to use the spells, roar properly, rejuve properly. And that looks like a hold.
There's limited mana, but yeah, he has to give up the tower. More and more units are falling. Yumiko, is this again a DreamHack without him? Former 3rd best human in the world.
Definitely looks like it. The sorceress is here completely out of mana. The demon is getting slowed a little bit, but that wears off soon. Bear's absolutely not slowed. Yumi. After that Ancient of War loss, that should have been his game normally. Demon in trouble as well. AM, that is, being chased by the demon. We have more Sorks coming from the main. But Shishi feeling confident now. For good reason. Looks like he's moving on.
But this is a series of back and forth. So with a home turf advantage, maybe Yumi can get something done. But yeah, as you said it, heal scroll, invul, bears. And without the tier 3 of Yumiko, bears are enough, I guess. No MK, Archmage, Naga. How does he deal with the bears?
Yes, Sorks, once he has enough of them, might be decent, but it's not only the bears. We also have MG upgrades coming. Throw 2 MGs into this mix, and then this tier 2 human army is going to be truly desperate.
Speaking of desperate, Yumi going for the red spot. That's punished, that's game. Oh, Ogolot survives.
It always
Unfortunately.
makes me so nervous when that happens to me. Suddenly Blade Master shows up, steals the last to steal the item. Feels real bad. Just like the item that he finds here, Cloak of Flames, on the AM and Naga, not exactly known for their tanking capabilities.
Kind of decent to have the Demon Hunter with the flute. For the Naga, it's decent. For the backline, it's decent. But of course, not a dream item by any means. And Shishi's getting ready for the Mountain Giants. And that's going to be the nail in the coffin, because there's absolutely no damage in this army that is slightly enough to deal with MGs.
This is gonna be real tough. Real tough. Shishi, I think he realized he just forced the TP earlier. It's fairly likely his opponent didn't rebuy it. That's always when these base attacks are the most effective, when you can punish their greed of not rebuying the TP. Could be tremendous damage towards the economy. There's definitely an opening in the wall, but a little hesitant here is Shishi to commit in fully. Just the army picking off reinforcements, gets a breaker for free, that's nice. And the demon in the back, spreading the poison. Yumi in a tough spot. If he TP's back, is that even good enough?
I don't think there's remedy. So many peasants just killed. Oh my god. Complete economy wiped out by pretty much only a Demon Hunter. And now we got a base race, but Siege Bears versus Rifles and Breakers. No bueno.
I think Shishi can just kill the keep and then TP home.
He's focusing on the units. He wants to kill all the peasants. Okay, now turning around.
kind of checkmate over here. Yumi trying his best. Peasants coming in for the repair. But the Naga has a Fog Lightning with their name written on it. Oh, one lore is gonna get killed though. That means one Mountain Giant is cancelled. That is a big deal, but bigger deal is Keep is gone. TP home. Demon level 4.
Oh, he killed almost every single peasant. One survives with 30. But yeah, this is definitely going to be the final fight. And looks insanely good for Joshishi. Yumi needs all the hopes and praise, thoughts and prayers in the world to stay alive in this one. But there's only one way, and that's back.
Demon taking over here with the bears. Some bears are dropping low, to be fair. But the MG here doing a good job. So are the heroes now. Oh, Wisp coming in from the back. Oh. Nice detonate. Mana drain on the Sorks. So little slow left.
He's taking care of 1 or 2 bears here. Archmage a little out of position. Can't use the town portal. Level 4, oh man. This is so rough. Poor Yumi. He was looking so good in game number 1 yesterday against Linguagua. But since then, nothing really coming together. And this is just an absolute slaughter. And the elimination for Yumiko 2-1. Joshishi advancing to round number 2 in the lower bracket, facing Soin next.
Sometimes, question is, where the hood at? At other times, it's a hard knock life. Today, that is the case for Yumiko. As he drops out.
Yeah, cool for Shishi, of course. He's also like still coming back into the game. No big success for him in the past 12 months, I think. So nice to have him here. Always a decent character, always spectacular games. So looking forward to that. The next game is going to be a best of 5, China versus Korea coming up. And we take a look at the bracket if we have other results. Doesn't seem to be that way. I'm checking the Fra TV stream. Oh no, I closed it, so I'm not. But we will keep you up to date. As soon as we get the results, we take a little break and then we're right back with the DreamHack Fall Asian Close Qualifier decision time. Soin versus Shishi.